Okay, guys, story time. So, you guys know I signed up to do Postmates and Uber Eats. Well, I wind up doing Uber Drive. So, anyway, today I had a ride that I went and picked up, and I dropped that ride off. And then I got a second drive. Oh my goodness. This second drive, I tell you, this passenger, I was scared for my life. Not because I felt like my life was in danger, but the passenger was cuckoo. When I say cuckoo, I mean cuckoo. So let me tell you, when I first went to pick her up, she was on the ground outside trying to get her stuff together. Then she jumps in the car and she says, I got a doctor's appointment and I can't be late, so don't make me fucking late. I said, oh goodness. So I knew from there I was not going to conversate with her because the way she got in the car. So we start driving to the destination that Uber had put in the thing for me. So we get maybe 2 or 3 miles down the road, and then she realizes that she doesn't have her referral paper. So, because she's going to the doctor's office. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I can't just turn back around and, go, because I don't know how Uber works with that. So anyway, she says, well, just keep driving. And then she says, I'm going to the wrong fucking doctor. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. And I'm thinking to myself, well, the address is in Uber. So then she calls the doctor's office that she thinks she's supposed to go to. And she starts yelling at the lady, don't put me on fucking hold. Don't put me on fucking hold. I need to get to the doctor's. I need the address. So I can hear the lady on the phone saying, calm down. I'm trying to give you the address. What's your name and everything? But she never even heard any of that. And the next thing I know, she's screaming, ah! She's pulling her hair and she's squatting. She's like in my chair, in the back seat of my chair, and she's kneeling and she's pulling her hair. And then the next thing I know, she's throwing a phone towards me that lands in the passenger side of the front of the car, and it's on the floor, so I can't get it. So, and all I can hear is the doctor's office saying, hello, hello, hello. So I'm yelling to the doctor's office, I gotta pull over to pick up the phone. So I pick up the phone and I try to hand her back the phone so that she could get the directions. And she's like, I can't take it. And she's pulling her hair and she's yelling, I can't take it. So then I had stopped by then, and I said to the lady, okay, I had to pull over. So the lady is giving me the address, but because she's talking and everything in the background, I can't really hear the address. So I keep asking the doctor what the address that I thought she had told me, but I kept getting the address wrong because I couldn't hear the lady in the background saying, why don't these fucking people listen? So I'm like, oh my God. So finally I got the address. So instead of turning Uber off and saying that I'm dropping her off, because I don't know how that works either. So I just shut down Uber and put in the address that I was supposed that the doctor office gave me, thinking that's the right place that she needs to go to. So we're driving and she's going on about the COVID-19 and how, it's a spiritual warfare and all of this is going on and everything. And she's been human trafficked ever since she was a kid. Her parents did it to her and her sister, and she's just going on. And she's like, I can't be fucking late for this appointment. And I haven't had my meds and all of this stuff. And she's been a heroin addict for 14 years and all of it. So I knew all of her business by the time I got her to the doctor's office. So I drop her off where I think she's supposed to be going because she called the doctor's office. They gave me the address. So I went there and she got out and she went into the office. So while she was in the office, before I pull off, I was cleaning the car out because, you know, you're supposed to disinfect the car every time you pick up a passenger and everything. So I'm disinfecting the car while I'm still at the place where I dropped her off. And then she comes back out and said, I'm at the wrong fucking place. I can't believe this. Nobody can help me. Nobody can help me. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I can't pick her up because I just dropped her off. And I'm telling her, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing for you, you know. So I leave the scene, and then Uber sends me a message to pick her up. But I didn't know it was her, because if it had been her, if I knew it was her, I'd declined the ride. But since I didn't realize it was her, and when I turned the back around and realized that I was going in the same direction that I had just dropped her off, I said, oh shit, I got her again. So I pick her up, and the first thing she says to me is, Kimberly, that was not nice of you to leave me there like that. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I supposed to do? So I said, I'm not going to say anything because she's already irate and upset. So apparently she got the directions this time. She was going to the right office. So she's going on and on and on about how I shouldn't have left her there and that she done spent $30 on this ride and everything with me and all of this stuff. So we're driving, and she's going on and on how her sister sold her into human traffic, her mom and dad sold her into human traffic, and that she was first sold at Orlando Disney World to a guy and everything. So she's going on and on. And finally, we get to the place where she's supposed to be, which was the original address that was in the Uber to begin with. But me listening to her, because I was just scared and everything, because she called the doctor's office. So I said, oh, well, maybe she knows that that's where the first place I dropped her off was, that's where she was supposed to be going. But she was supposed to be going to the last place that I dropped her off to. But child, let me tell you, I was scared because I didn't know what to do. So you guys tell me, what kind of rides, if you do Uber and everything, what's your weirdest passenger that you ever picked up? And what was the weirdest situation you ever been in with doing Ubers or Lyft or whatever, you know, ride share and everything? But I just had to tell that story because I just came back in and I was like, I just told my spouse, and she was like, she couldn't believe that somebody like that was just out on the streets. And yeah, she is. So thank you guys for listening. And hopefully I don't want more stories like that. That's for sure. But maybe I'll have better stories to tell, funny stories. But yeah, that was just scary. And I don't know how I made it through it. And I didn't know what I was going to do if this woman kept freaking out in the car. What would you do with somebody like that when they freak out in the car and they need mental help, but you don't know what to do? I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I could have put her out of the car or not, because if she would have got combative or anything, I don't know what would have happened. So you guys let me know what you think, and tell me your funny stories or close call stories or anything like that. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.